Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Capricorn for October 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. Please, Spirit Guides, give me one card for Capricorn. Two cards. Okay. We have a fortune wheel, luck and right timing. I love it. Something's gonna happen, something which you're not expecting, and it meant to happen in your life because it's destined. And the right timing is important here, which means you might have been waiting for it quite long, or there is still time to wait for it. But the Spirit Guides are asking you to not lose hope, to believe that and go towards it. I feel for some of you guys, you have some kind of, you imagine some kind of aim, some kind of passion, some kind of path, which you already following. And they're saying, follow it. You know what your destiny might be. You know where you are pulled towards what. And they're saying keep a track, keep yourself on that path because it's destiny. And it's important for you to believe that the luck, this is the luck, finding your destiny, understanding it and following. They say the right timing is important as well, which means that there might be still something to wait for. It's not necessarily Capricorn like to hear, but okay, we have deep, quiet meditation and stillness, and this is what I thought as well before even seeing the card, that it's important for you to be in stillness for longer. You might be waiting for a destined partner, you might be waiting for a destined new job, new deva, new hobby, new something. They're saying it's important for you to be in stillness, to meditate, to tap into the universe and understand, because there are answers in meditation. If you meditate, if you stay still, they will send you a downloads, they will send you answers which you are seeking so badly for at the moment. But it's important for you to not necessarily isolate from your friends, family, whoever, but for you to have the moments in your daily routine for your stillness, for meditation, for quietness, quieting your mind, because they want to take your hand and direct you, take you through that path, take you towards a correct direction. But they cannot, because if you overstimulated, overthinking about something, or having troubles and constantly going around something, they cannot get through it to you. We have personalities clash. You might be having yourself surrounded with a people or one particular person you would know who you're not necessarily resonating with. It might be your partner, it might be your friend, it might be your family. And the Spirit Guides are telling you that you have to isolate yourself at least a little bit during your daytime from the person which you feel like you are not resonating with them anymore or at all. They asking you, the Spirit Guides asking you to not working on self-insecurities. Either for you, they want you to spend time to address some insecurities, self-insecurities, to see yourself in the mirror and understand. They want you to understand. Basically, those two cards for me is like to understand that you're not meant to surrender yourself with people who are not resonating with you, because it opens the wounds from the childhood, or because it creates insecurities within yourself, within you. And they're saying you have to see it. You have to see it, because this is always like that, if you feel driven, if you feel pulled towards something, your destiny, it will be blocked definitely, because evil doesn't sleep, by people, situations which you feel like you're not resonating, and this will be sent as a blockage to you. And only in your stillness you can see, you can address those issues and prevent insecurities, which means a fear and anxiety, to pop up in your life, because we cannot manifest properly, we cannot manifest basically anything when we are in the stage of anxiety or fear. It's impossible. Just our brain waves cannot go to theta waves. This is only the one when we really truly can manifest from. Yes, Our imagination is as well important and cannot trigger when you're worrying if that person will trigger another argument at home or not. Yes? Okay, where you are currently? Where are you currently, Capricorn? Where are you currently, Capricorn? In your life? Where's Capricorn? Okay, and it came in reverse. Hangman in reverse. I love it, Pisces. But it means that you are unstucking yourself, gaining a perspective, understanding what's happening around you, or trying to gain new perspective because you don't want to be stuck anymore. I love that energy. Yes, definitely, definitely. If you don't know what's happening, step back, see the bigger perspective, because you cannot see bigger perspective when you are in the center of the situation. Step back, withdraw yourself from all of it, and see from wider perspective what's really truly happening, and gain a new way of seeing it, new way of approaching it, new way of resisting. I hear resisting because you meant to resist something, of new way of dealing with this kind of people or situation, because we have Two of Swords in your current situation. And look at that, there is not necessarily, the Two of Swords is basically blockages, not seeing truly, but in this deck the woman is not blindfolded, and not necessarily a blockage. It's more like that woman is knowing which sword has to be thrown, yes, get rid of, because Two of Swords is definitely you have to cut off something from your life, and you're on the edge. You know, the Hangman in reverse, you already know what needs to be cut from your life, but you might be still hesitating to do that because there are consequences which not necessarily you are willing to pay for that action. Like, for example, if you want to file for a divorce, then there is plenty of consequences which you either don't know how to address. This is an example. I'm not saying you are filing for a divorce, but this is like an example. Yeah. When I had to do that, the huge concern was a financial constraint, that how I will cope, what I will do, how I will address it. Am I able to sustain myself financially? In your thoughts, we have Four of Wands, definitely family, security, stability, being together with somebody, helping each other. This is your thoughts. Can I still rescue it? Can I still have something here? Can I still be supported? And we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, and Page of Wands. But there is somebody silent. There is somebody who refuses to talk. This is a card of dating. This is a card of talking. This is a card of triggering something in terms of trying to resolve a problem, if problem exists, in your household. There's somebody silencing another person, not wanting to talk, or having too long to think about if they're supposed to talk with you. Or this is you, not necessarily knowing if you supposed to discuss anything here, because there might not be any more to discuss anything. Or the discussions, the talks, the try and error ways of approaching the problem were too many times try and error. You are tired. There is definitely somebody tired in the household. This is in your thoughts. You are thinking if to at all address those issues ever again, because you don't see the way forward. It might be as well that you might be quietly thinking about meeting somebody, going around and talking. Okay. This might be you as well, thinking about if there is somebody dating behind the scenes, quietly, you not knowing, and you just waiting in your household home for that person to reveal it or stop doing it. If you're dealing with anybody, where are they currently? And we have the Emperor and Seven of Swords, Aries energy. You might be dealing with Aries and they are deceitful. See, Aries can. But I'm Aries. But we have the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. It's the person who you're dealing with, they are trying to be who they meant to be and who they know they're supposed to be. Somebody who takes charge, somebody who runs the empire, somebody who make decisions, somebody who is seen as the owner of their life or even an owner of others. But they go in this a very deceitful way. They are doing something behind the scenes. They are trying to, in this deck, this card particularly, is sacrificing somebody for their own personal gain. They might be sacrificing you, they might be sacrificing family members for some kind of gain. And what the gain would be, them being seen as somebody who rules that empire, who makes decisions. It's like total ego. Look at that. This empire in this deck has emperor. Sorry for my English, I'm still learning. It has a blood on the hands, which means they already slaughtered somebody. Look at that. And you might not know it, that it was you, a goat on that altar. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's in their thought. What's in their thought? What is in their thought? Why the cards come like that? This first time when I shuffle, the cards just doesn't flip. They just straight away turn around. Wow. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Temperance. They are thinking about the peace. They are thinking about the peace. They are thinking about patience. Why patience? Why they want to be patient? They want to bring some kind of balance, or they waiting for something. They waiting for something? Are they waiting? What this temperance is about? Okay, sorry guys. King of Cups. They waiting for their lover. If this is somebody who you sacrifice you and you really truly feel like you're resonating with it, then they waiting for the King of Cups, somebody who can show them emotions and love to come forward. They waiting. I feel like they are thinking about having peaceful life with somebody who truly loves them, or with the person who they love. Because this is a Two of Cups. But there is a timing. It might be that as well. Timing is more important here, but it looks like you are it might be you sacrificing. If you are a cross-watcher, there's definitely in this scenario somebody sacrificing somebody else for the gain of a new lover. And always this kind of stuff finishes very badly with a karma and horrible outcome, because you cannot sacrifice people for another person, yes, to have in your life. It's just basically forbidden, that exchange of energy, that like avatar, like in the game, change of the avatar. It always comes with the cost. I hope it's not you. No, it doesn't look like. Okay, let's see what the spirit guides advising you. Something really, truly strange is happening. Oh, I love it, but I'm not sure what it means, because the cards just turn themselves. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I love it. The World. Close the cycle. Close the cycle to be able to open another one. I know how difficult it is to close the cycle, to finish to finish something which doesn't work for you. It might be, but no, to close the cycle which doesn't work, which doesn't give satisfaction, which brings only a confusion, because you've been in confused relationship, definitely, in something which you felt like you have to throw away, like you are blocked from it, yes? And now, this is, look at that. Nine of Pentacles, beautiful, beautiful energy, but difficult one, especially at the beginning. This is closing the cycles to decide to be independent, single, and stand still, stand strong. Be somebody who decides about your life yourself. I love this energy, this is my energy, I support it fully. It's difficult to make decisions. It's even more difficult to follow through. But when you decide, when you do the first steps, timing is important. When you allow this to unfold naturally, it's the power. It's exactly the power which we're lacking very often, especially in toxic relationships. When you making a decisions, that after reaching something like that, giving yourself a closure, which you are probably craving for yourself, because nobody, especially the people who are sacrificing others for a sake of having something in their mind more peaceful and lovable, they are not liking. They never will give you a closure because they are, first of all, definitely not worrying about your emotions, and definitely wanting to screw them up. And this energy is very powerful. It's for me the most powerful energy. Knowing when to close the cycle and standing in your power, deciding to own your life and being independent from anything. This is abundance. This is card of pre-empress. This is card of abundance. It's a card of seeing that there is more, seeing that you can be free from many things, like from a support of toxic people. What will happen if you follow through? If you follow through the advice from the spirit guides, what will happen if you follow through? The Sun, you will be happy. Yes, yes. When I decided, hack it, I will give myself a closure from something which never worked. It's not meant to work because it meant to only address my issues. It meant to show you your issues. It's not like I'm saying you are nasty or something. Absolutely. You might have a childhood wounds, abandonment issues. It's why you allowed that person to treat you badly to the point that they even dare to sacrifice you instead of just splitting, separating beautifully on good terms. Yes, that person meant to show you that there is something to address, that if you feel that you have personal clashes, that you are not resonating with somebody, withdraw from this as quickly as possible, because you're beautiful. You're beautiful. 9 of Pentacles, it's pre-Empress. 9 of Pentacles, it's like the Empress without a partner. There's nothing wrong with it, because now you're ready to find exactly what you meant to have in your life, luck and prosperity, with somebody who can truly create a power couple with you. Happiness, alignment, knowing your value, knowing yourself. It's like I hear as well, there's no horse in this deck, in this card, or in this deck, but it means that it doesn't have to come quickly. But when it comes, it will be the most stable one, because it will stay for much longer than when it came quickly. Do you know what I mean? It will be maybe not quickly coming to your life, that happiness, but it will be the most stable way possible. Okay. And we have the Magician. The Sun is Leo. We have 2 major arcanas. If you follow through, if you give yourself a closure, decide to be independent, then you have, you might be dealing with Leo or Libra Taurus. Gemini, Virgo. Oh, because we were talking about Empress, yes? You will be Empress. But you will be able to manifest from that point, from that stillness. If you decide to, I don't want to talk about them, I don't want to think about them, I'm calming myself, I want to be in stillness, then you will manifest whatever you want. I promise you this. I promise you this. Because when we're in stillness, we can create coherence between our brain and heart. And then through thoughts, what you think, and tapping into our emotions and feeling it, is popping up from nowhere. It sounds like a magic, but it's true. Try it. But first, stillness. This is your spirit guide, not me. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.